and all of you for coming. I kind of treat this end of the valley and the type of people who are here, it's my people. All of you that know me know I'm not a politician. I guess I won the county assembly, so that definitionally makes me a politician. But I'm not a politician like you're accustomed to. I got involved in, I'll just give you the short version of this. About October when we started bicycle racing around here in a big way, and I'd had my rear end pumped full of sunshine about what type of permit process was going through and one thing or another. That kind of started it. And then I've gone through 2 master plans. My background is ranching and real estate. I think I'm the second or third most tenured licensed real estate person around town, unfortunately. Me and Steve Downs and maybe Cookie Lockhart or something like that. But the fact of the matter is that I started dealing with the government, and we have no representation down at the courthouse anymore. And I grew up with 10 different generations of county commissioners, and the same thing with city council members down there. I think it's important we have representational government. It matters a lot of what I think because of policy, but it matters mostly what the taxpayers think. And the whole time I was ever meeting with the politicians down there at the courthouse, they talked a lot about me, and I own this and I own that. And I have to remind them that politicians work for the people. We don't work for them.
Amen.
And this whole world has got screwed up in that concept there. So my goal is to get in front of the people, do things like my buddy Doug Munger did when he was there, get out, drive the county roads, know the county roads, look at how things are done, and be active in the community. I could ask at Wolf Mountain and various other places, county officials to come out and see me, and it took an act of Congress. They don't do it. Well, in the county, if you're representing the county, you gotta be part of this county. And I'll damn sure be part of the county because I like, if I could ride a horseback, I'd do it, but I just can't get there fast enough. So we got the iron horses to get us there, and we'll see more ground. But the reason I'm here is that when I say representational government, I need to hear from all of you, and we'll have our website up now, of what's wrong. I know what's wrong in my way of thinking, and a lot of it's policy and representational issues. A lot of it is somewhat, I think, government discrimination. Routt County, the Routt County I grew up in, we welcomed everybody, and somehow we made it work. Now they want to shut, everybody wants to shut the door, and I get that, but growth is inevitable. The point is that when we start telling people in Routt County what size house they can build, and we can't tell them we don't like their house, we got a problem here. So my next platform is private property rights. I didn't have to pack a gun, but my dad packed a medical kit through Korea, and it means something to be an American. And some of the people who are representing us have forgot what a democracy is. And too many of them right now are, I think, on a defined narrative. There's no defined narrative with us cowboys and people that grew up here. So you won't have a defined narrative with me. And I think, quite frankly, we got to shake things up. I will make mention that, yes, I am a staunch Republican. I always have been. I can't change my colors. But at county politics, it's got to be getting things done. Not rhetoric, but results. And I can work with pretty much anybody. I've proved that in projects I've done in the past. I have good relationships with the city because the city's actually been a good partner for me at the rodeo, and we're doing good things at House and Hill there. I just choose not to have so many people there, so I moved 32 miles down the road to Yampa, where Joan and I thought we'd just get left alone the rest of our life, and then all of a sudden, because they weren't doing their job, got me fired up to run for this office. But it's very important you also understand, I am not interested in, obviously I'm interested in national politics and state politics, but I'm representing Routt County, and that's where my focus is. I'm not looking over the fence. I don't even like, oh, are we 2 minutes?
It's okay. You can have my 2 minutes.
But the fact of the matter is, we need good local representation. And you need to have a way to communicate. In the event that I'm fortunate enough to get there, I'm going to be doing these kind of meetings once a month in different areas. I expect you to hold me accountable. You get a report card. You don't just say, well, I don't meet with anybody. No, because I can't do what you need me to do without you telling me and making it where you can be close to me, and then when I get back next month, you ask me what I got done for you, and I'll tell you. I think that's representational government. And that's basically where I come from. I am basically police, power, roads, water, and sewer, number one. You have to have a safe society, and you need to have accountability. Road and bridge, getting to your house. That's basic service for your tax dollar. We need that basic service. We need to get back to where you can count getting there, because it doesn't do any good to have fire trucks. I've had 5 fires with Mountain Ranch, and how I not have D8 and D6 and stuff to get it started to get suppressed, they wouldn't get to the target there. But when we can't get to the target because the bridge has been washed out for years, then there's a problem there.
There's
So
a
basic
problem there,
government's
Brent,
important.
when there's 3,000 bicycles going from here, if somebody starts to burn.
That's when we're in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
with you,
what we're
Jay.
trying.
But there's behaviors like that at the county level that has got to me, and the master plan has got to me, because for some reason, the county seems to think we need to force everybody into Steamboat Springs, and that's not true. Hayden's out there, Milner's out there, Pittsburgh's out there, Yep's out there, Stagecoach's out there.
Southwell?
There's growth centers all over the place that they can go. We just gotta quit making the mistakes that we've made in Steamboat Springs, you know. You can't put all your facilities on one side and have the 13th Street jam. So, and the Brown Ranch will work itself out. I think there's some good things going on about people that can do stuff around here, but you gotta know what you're talking about. And fortunately, I've been in bricks and mortar. I know how to build roads, water, and sewer. And I prefer, you know, I guess I could say I'm a recovering developer, because I've undeveloped more stuff in the since 2003, I've undeveloped about 22,000 acres of Flying Diamond and Wolf Mountain Ranch. And been much more gratifying to do that than build even affordable housing like I did at Holiday Inn, Indian Meadows and stuff. But back when I was young, I admired people that were involved in Congress. I was proud of the fact I was going to provide you with a roof over your head, and that was important. Now they villainize everybody because it's all part of this narrative. That ain't going to happen. When it comes down to my housing policy, ownership is essential to every young person and older person. People have setbacks in their life. Ownership's got to be part of the plan. You cannot make a generation of people renters and then watch everybody else flourish. I don't care if we're going to subsidize them, buy their interest rates down, because our federal government's so bad, interest rates are skyrocketing as inflation's there. So if we're going to subsidize it, buy somebody that has a pair of hand shoes and wants to have a family here and get them a home. I don't care if it's a mobile home and they get 10-year lease payments on 20 years. Mary Brown and I spent a lot of time figuring out how we can figure out this housing crisis. You got to go to the quickest solution. And then the last issue is you got to have transportation. We all can't be riding our horses to town at the same time anymore. There are too damn many horses, and we only ride one at a time. We don't ride double anymore. But the fact of the matter is that we need to have regional transit authority that's going to move people around. So it boils down to my main campaign platform, and that's quality of life. All you worry about, all I worry about with grandchildren and my children here, it's the quality of life in Steamboat. If you have a good job, you got a good place to live, you got a good family, you got all that, you're happy. Right now, quality of life for a lot of people is can't work your rear off, and nobody really, politician-wise, is grateful for that. I'm grateful for the guy that puts his hand shoes on and goes to work every day. And you should have that privilege, but you should be able to drive up to your own home that you own and get to own part of that as it appreciates, instead of watching everybody else appreciate.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much my position. And I really look forward to, I could go on and on and on, but I look forward to any feedback you can get, I need to get from you, because it's not about what I say, it's about what you say, and I'll be a good sounding box back to the other people there. And Lord knows it's not going to take much to be an improvement, so even if I'm only partially good, I'm better than what we got.
Well said.
So thank you.
1 minute, 55 seconds.